Nittany Sports Huddle fans, welcome to the championship edition of the Penn State Nittany Sports Huddle. Brought to you by GoPSURV and powered by Keystone Anthracite. We'll be talking about the recent Big Ten championship, wrapping up that game that took place on Saturday versus the Wisconsin Badgers. Folks, be mindful that this is the fourth Big Ten championship for Penn State since joining the Big Ten, and these young men have done an outstanding job standing on the shoulders of other champions, including the last national championship, 1986 national champions, as well as the 1981 national champions. So we'll be right back with more of the GoPSURV Nittany Sports Huddle right after these messages.
This is Coach Franklin. You're watching Nittany Sports Huddle.
Welcome back to the Keystone Anthracite GoPSURV Nittany Sports Huddle. Now that's a mouthful. Keystone Anthracite, GoPSURV, and always Nittany Sports Huddle post-game show. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be wrapping up, and I say we because my partner Blair Thomas is always with me in spirit. Even if I can't argue with him on camera, I can argue with him in my head. When you know somebody for such a long time, you know what they're going to say, and that makes great teamwork. So speaking of teamwork, that's what took place on Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. We watched an incredible team that has galvanized themselves, really beginning this season with the second half of the Pitt game, galvanized themselves and became a team that would figure out what needed to be done and get it done in the second half, the remainder of the season. The adjustments made by the coaches at halftime, in-game adjustments, all of these things, and the players just continuing to fight and to play hard, down after down after down, regardless of what it may look like. Being down 28 points in the first half could easily have put any team to sleep and just to bed and said, you know what, we give up. But not the Nittany Lions. An incredible pass to Gesicki in the end zone by Trace McSorley turned the tide of momentum, and we took that into the locker room and came out in the second half and stopped Wisconsin. We can go play by play. That's really not what we want to do here today. We want to talk about the determination versus adversity. This team has shown outstanding determination game after game after game. Really, when we look at our senior class, these guys that stuck around when they easily could have left the university when the sanctions and everything took place. Then, Coach Franklin coming in and being able to bring in his style of players and having to use players that he did not recruit for his style of offense or style of defense, having to use these players, and we remain very competitive in the Big Ten and on a national scale. To come to this place, to come to this point in 3 years to be Big Ten champions, absolutely outstanding. Our hat goes off to Coach Franklin, his staff, most of all to these young men who believed in the system, bought into the system, and continued to fight play after play after down, and to actually get the ball, have the ball in the red zone with Wisconsin having an opportunity to tie the game up or even go ahead, and for us to stop a running attack that had been very, very good all day long. For any team to rush for over 200 yards, one single player having more than 200 yards is outstanding. But to stop that particular player on fourth and less than a yard, Grant Haley and Marcus Allen all over again, this time in reverse order. Against Ohio State, Marcus blocked the field goal attempt and Grant took it to the house. Here, Grant Haley makes the initial hit and Marcus Allen comes and cleans it up to make sure that there is no first down. Absolutely outstanding. And then the coaches have a decision to make. When we have fourth down, do we punt the ball? Do we run around? Do we take a safety? These are in-game decisions that, quite frankly, I don't know would have been made as acutely and correctly as it was made 2 years ago. So we see the maturation of Coach Franklin. We see the maturation of this ball club. We've watched Trace McSorley go from the starting quarterback to, this, he's a household name now, without a doubt, just like Saquon Barkley. And we have to give credit to our offensive line. We have to give credit to our defense. This was a complete team effort. So, ladies and gentlemen, we salute the 2016 Big Ten champions. Not only Eastern Divisional champions, but Big Ten champions overall. Our boys have brought home plenty of hardware already. Completely unexpected by many. I must say that I predicted that we would be 9-3 this season. Hey, I don't mind being wrong in that situation. Hats off to the young Nittany Lions. What an awesome team. And to those 4 seniors that will play their final game in the blue and white in the Rose Bowl. Man, LA Coliseum, there's no better place for a gladiator than to be in the Coliseum. So we'll see you next time at the Rose Bowl. Peace and love.
Hi, my name is Shayna Cox. I'm a 2007 Penn State graduate, a 2012 Olympian, and you're watching NittanySports Huddle TV.